Okay, this is the fuel pump unit for a 98 Lexus GS300. I'm going to show you a quick way that I replace the fuel pump on here. First thing you do on the bottom, take off this cap here with a screwdriver. It'll pry open these tabs. There's 3 of them on here. 2, 3. Just pry them open. See if I can show you that. Okay. Okay, takes off the bottom cap. Take off the rubber boot, don't lose that. And you can access the strainer. There's this little clip here. I can pop it off of there. Okay, that clip off. Into the strainer. Take the strainer off, and the fuel pump will slide right out. It's a little O-ring on there. Just pull it right on out. There's the clip. The wires kind of popped off here, but fit those in. And that's how you remove the fuel pump. There's also an O-ring. The wires popped off of here, but that comes out. And there's an O-ring inside. You might want to get that O-ring out of there too. This clip too. Just screwdriver, get that O-ring out of there. Stuck it into this hole on the side. Pops it out. Okay, here's the new fuel pump. Put this on. This O-ring goes on top of it, like this. Just like that. Make the electrical connection. Okay. Gotta get the wires straightened out. Once again, you take the fuel pump, so like this. Connect the electrical connector. Okay, so that's connected. This part here. This part here goes into a hole that I showed you earlier. The fuel pump. Actually, it's the fuel filter that it's going into. See everything through the hole. I lube the O-ring. I lube the O-ring with a little gasoline. And sits in there something like this. I get the strainer. And the strainer goes on here. This. And take out the little protector. Get it all the way on there. So when you put the clip on here, it has a good connection, a good hold on it. I think it's pretty good. Okay, this clip here. Difficult to get on there. Yeah, I just used a small socket. This 6mm socket. Kind of push it on there evenly. I'll hold the strainer on. All the stuff now is to put on the oh, you forgot to put this rubber piece on here. Just kind of sits on there like that. Tuck it in on the sides. Around the strainer. Okay. This goes on here. And that's assembly of the fuel pump. Fuel pump assembly. Next is to put this in the car. Okay, this is how I put it into the car. It's like the same removal. There's the fuel line hose here. Well, first you put the float in, get this in there, connect this. I use the hose wash on here, a hose clamp. online. Okay. Squeeze all this into the hole. The fuel pump is in place. Take this here, these two holes on here, line up on the pump like that. Sit it on there so all the holes are lined up, and with a Phillips screwdriver, screw in these little screws. Get them hand tight first, and then tighten them with the screwdriver. Okay. All those tightened in. Install the fuel pump hose. And there's a clip goes with it. The clip on. And like the electrical connection. And that's how you install the fuel pump on a 98 to 2000 Lexus GS300. You screw this down with three nuts and put the seat back on. It's in the back of the car, on the driver's side. The removal is the same. Just take these three off, those screws in there. Take these three off, the screws in there, and take the connections off, and you can squeeze the pump out of here. Okay, so now my scanner, the fuel pump is on. This is prime the system. And start the car. So after the fuel pump install, just crank it for a little while. It'll pump. It cranks up, and that's the basic fuel pump replacement. The filter is just taking off the upper plastic part and the pressure regulator, but that's how you do the fuel pump.